Climate scientists have long warned of a rise in sea level as global warming melts the world's glaciers. But while the level has been increasing at about 3.5 millimeters a year, the rate of increase itself has fluctuated, leading some people to doubt the warnings and the broader impact of rising carbon emissions. Fresh evidence, in a study published today in Scientific Reports, suggests the scientists were right, and that satellite measurements have been distorted by the eruption in 1991 of Mount Pinatubo in the Philippines. The volcanic eruption, the second largest of the 20th century, is estimated to have spewed almost 20 million tons of sulfur dioxide into the stratosphere, lowering global temperatures by about 1 degree Fahrenheit from 1991 to 1993, as gas and dust particles blocked solar radiation, and causing sea levels to drop. The researchers, from the National Center for Atmospheric Research, the University of Colorado at Boulder, and Old Dominion University, used models to calculate the impact of the Pinatubo eruption and found that sea levels fell about 6 millimeters. Funded by NASA, the U.S. Department of Energy, and the National Science Foundation, the study used historical tide gauge records, employed before satellites to estimate sea levels, and ran CAR's Community Earth System model 40 times with various starting conditions. To assess the impact of Mount Pinatubo's eruption, the researchers used a separate set of model simulations that omitted particles sent into the atmosphere by volcanoes. Then they compared the two. Sea level rise is one of the biggest, if not the biggest, threat to the socio-economic prosperity of our planet, he added. Nor are volcanoes the only events that can muddy the picture, and fuel arguments against the science showing the impact of carbon emissions from human activity on climate change. Between 2010 and 2011, ocean levels fell drastically because of La Nina and Australia's unique surface characteristics. But without irregular events like Pinatubo, Fasilo said, the rate of sea level increase is not only rising, threatening coastal regions. It's going to start increasing exponentially. It sounds like a small number, he said, of the 3.5 mm annual increase in sea levels, but when you have exponential growth, that can quickly become a big number.